At 6, a joint law enforcement operation happening to disrupt a drug trafficking organization in Berkshire County last Friday. After a months-long investigation, the organization was found to be bringing in large amounts of cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl pills to the Berkshires. Around 20 firearms were also seized, you see on your screen. Many search warrants were executed in North Adams, and Pittsfield. 6 defendants were arrested, all with active search warrants. They were charged with multiple gun and drug charges.